Welcome back. Time now for Your Voice, Your Vote headlines. Tonight, a lot of this week's focus has been on Hillary Clinton's history-making campaign, but now Trump is making headlines of his own. News 8's Christina Laurie joins us with the latest attacks on everyone from former Republican nominee Mitt Romney to the entire Republican Party. Hey, Christina.
Hi, Elizabeth. Donald Trump is campaigning in a pair of critical battleground states, bashing Democrats and Republicans. From a convention center in Florida to an airport hangar in Pennsylvania, Trump tore into fellow Republicans who have been pretty slow to back him. Trump told his Florida crowd Republicans need to be stronger, smarter, and sharper. Coincidentally or not, Florida is the home state of two former opponents, Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush. But most of the focus was on former GOP nominee Mitt Romney, who Trump called a, quote, sad case who choked. Later today, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Trump rallied against what he calls political correctness. He told the crowd that some leaders in Washington have no clue what they're doing. He also slammed them for being too PC.
Everything's political correct. I mean, you watch what you say something a little bit off, you end up with headlines. It's like a bunch of babies, like a bunch of dumb babies. And believe me, folks, the world is laughing at us.
Trump has been taking fire from some high-profile Republicans for his statement about a federal judge with a Mexican background. Some of them say his comments were racist. But today, Trump said those comments were misconstrued and that he is, quote, the least racist person there is. Trump also took an interesting approach at today's second rally, asking his supporters for their advice on who he should pick as his running mate. He offered several names, including former House Speaker Newt Gingrich, Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions, and former Secretary of State under George W. Bush, Condoleezza Rice. Trump held his hand to his ear and pointed at various supporters for suggestions. Rice seemingly got the loudest applause. Now, from Trump to Clinton, there's many questions about who the Democratic presumptive nominee will pick as her running mate. After Clinton's meeting with Elizabeth Warren yesterday, there's been rising speculation Clinton could pick Warren and run on an all-female ticket. Others are speculating Clinton will pick Sanders, creating what's called a dream ticket, where the top two candidates from one side of the race are put together. But is this likely? History says no. In fact, it's only happened 2 times before. Once in 1980, when Ronald Reagan picked George H.W. Bush, and once again in 2004, when John Kerry ran with John Edwards. Now, candidates don't announce their running mates typically until the party conventions, and those are next month. But if there's one thing we've learned this election season, Elizabeth, it's to expect the unexpected.
All right, thanks, Christina. Topping national headlines tonight, Muhammad Ali was laid to rest yesterday. The memorial service for Ali began with an Islamic chant, but the service brought together people from across the religious spectrum. Guests came from all over to honor and remember the greatest, including speakers and guests such as comedian Billy Crystal, former President Bill Clinton, and of course, Ali's family.
He wanted us to use his life and his death as a teaching moment for young people, for his country, and for the world.
We love you so much, Daddy. Until we meet again, fly, butterfly, fly.
Ali died on June 3rd after a 32-year battle with Parkinson's disease. A singer known for participating in season 6 of the singing competition show The Voice has been killed. 22-year-old Christina Grimmie was shot while signing autographs after performing in Orlando last night. Police say 27-year-old Kevin Loibel was armed with 2 guns and a hunting knife when he walked up and fired. Grimmie was taken to the hospital and later died. Police say Loibel traveled to Orlando specifically to target the singer and that he killed himself after Grimmie's brother tackled him. They're still searching for a motive. Colorado has passed a measure allowing victims of sexual abuse to file a case up to 20 years after the alleged crime took place. The measure doubles the current 10-year statute of limitations, and survivors of sexual assault gathered as the governor signed the so-called Bill Cosby bill. It was prompted by the rape allegations against comedian Bill Cosby, which gained attention decades after they allegedly happened. The bill is not retroactive, so it only applies to future sexual assault cases. Chicago Public Schools students are making their voices heard about Illinois' ongoing budget battle. The Illinois budget impasse is threatening to shut down schools, and students staged a walkout yesterday, letting state legislatures know their feelings on the matter. Chicago schools are looking at a 20 to 40% cut in their budget. This could possibly stop them from opening in the fall.
And we do have some wet weather in your forecast. Also, a little bit of cooler air will make its way in. I'll let you know when we can expect both coming up.